All right, so should I start?
If you can give me like 1 or 2 minutes.
1 or 2 minutes, he said.
All right, so dude. So I picked up this really great ribeye from the Wise Ox Butcher here in San Diego, and this is I just want to show you. Okay, if you're picking up a ribeye, if you can't afford filet mignon, this is your best option. Ribeye to me is my favorite.
Why?
Why? Just has a great flavor.
It's less expensive.
It's less expensive. Obviously, filet mignon has the tenderness, but you're getting a small amount. This is like the good stuff. But if you notice this part right here, this is called the spinalis. And in state competitions, this is what this is what they're actually tasting, this whole spinalis part, which is like, it's really tender. We'll try it out in a moment. But this is, I'm gonna make you a competition style ribeye. So what I do is I actually trim off some of the fat here.
Why?
Mainly for presentation, but you kind of just want to clean it up. Like you don't want that, you're just chewing a big little thing of fat, which not all of it, but I like to just clean it up.
So if you're not grilling a ribeye, what are you typically grilling?
I'm grilling a ribeye.
I know you grill everything.
No, ribeye is my go-to. Like,
why?
It's easy to find. People think that, notice also this like beautiful marbling. You've got that fat, intermuscular fat in there. It's just, this is a good one. And if you can get it from a butcher shop, great. I just wanted to check out a local one here in San Diego and support local business. Just kidding, I don't know, but
just kidding. We don't typically support local business.
I don't think I've ever said that in my life. So, hey man, support local, but I think you should. I just haven't said it. I should say it more.
What does tying it do?
So for competition, when you tie it, it keeps it in shape. So when you cook it, this fat tends to like bust out, and it's just for presentation. I also set up this grill grate here, brought my grill grates, and this is gonna give it the nice grill marks. Okay, so that's going. We got this thing going. And
what would you say your temp is? Does this get the temp?
Yeah, that gets the temp. It's probably,
Celsius?
Oh, it shouldn't be. There you go. Oh, that's good.
452 degrees.
I wanted it like over 500 to 600 because it's going to be a quick sear. And notice this is a pretty...
It's actually way more.
That's great. It's great. Notice this thickness.
560 degrees, and notice this thickness.
All right, so we've got this prepped. I'm gonna throw in a little piece of like, what is this? Hickory.
Hickory. Josh, what do you think of hickory?
Love me some hickory.
So dumb. Okay.
Love me some hickory on my steak.
So I threw some of that in there. Now I'm gonna season this thing. So again, I got the butcher twine around it. I've kind of trimmed it up just a little bit. And now I'm gonna season it. A little bit of salt here. I actually forgot my salt. This is flake salt, but it's still...
What would you typically use?
Kosher salt. Coarse. We're not gonna go
Josh,
too...
do you ever grill?
Yeah.
What do you like to
Yeah.
I like ribeyes.
We got some coarse...
Josh likes ribeyes.
Coarse pepper.
Or picanha, which is...
Oh, picanha is one of my favorites.
Picanha?
Fired and cut.
And you just literally put like salt and pepper on it, pretty much. Again, I'm making you more of like the competition style. I won't do this all the time at home, like do the whole tying and stuff. It's more like for presentation. At home, if you're making a ribeye, just trim it up. Make sure that that spinalis is nice. Sometimes it's really thin, but you want like a good size of it. And salt and pepper, and throw it on the grill. It's gonna be really good. So I've got this all queued up. It's one of my favorites. And then anything by Cosmos Q. And I'm not using this one for this, but Meat Church is really good too. So
Meat Church.
Meat Church. Okay.
How often do you grill for your wife?
So I cook for her every day.
Every day?
Every day.
What do you typically cook at home?
We'll have different things. We'll do like a pasta night, Taco Tuesday or something.
I love seeing the plates you post.
Yeah, and I love the presentation, so I'll try to make like a really good pasta, and like I'll like do the way like Italian restaurants, and like you twist it over the spoon and then you just like pour it in, or you drop it in on the plate.
If you were, oh Josh, no, actually I'm gonna bring this to Josh.
Yeah.
Josh, what were you gonna say?
I just wanted to say that holding your hand.
Yeah, no, hold my hand.
I just wanted to say.
Here, you can hold it.
I get so hungry, Dan, when I see your posts on your Instagram. I like immediately want to go eat something.
Okay.
What's your Instagram again for your cooking?
My
Smokes
cooking,
by Dan?
It was
Kindred
Smokes-
Barbecue.
It was Smokes by Dan, and then Grill Pastor is more of my like
Grill
private
Pastor's
chef.
so good.
Grill Pastor is like the private stuff. Like if I want to cook for a small birthday party or something, it's like private chef status. Even though I'm not really a private chef, but it sounds really cool.
We should book you for our DPS Christmas party.
Yeah.
Grill Pastor.
So then
that a while ago.
And we didn't. No, we did it once a long time ago, years ago.
Yeah, but I didn't. Now I have a 250-gallon smoker, and I just do like, I'll do like bigger events for like 100 to 150 people.
That's awesome.
And one thing I want to say, okay, if you're making beef, it's okay if your beef is sitting on the counter for like an hour or an hour and a half before you cook it. It's not chicken, it's not pork, you don't have to worry about it like going crazy. But ideally you'd want to start at like a room temperature. This is not, because, I mean, let's see. Yeah, this is at internal temp of 46, but it's gonna cook really fast because...
What would you want it to be?
Like 60, 65 internal
What does that
temp.
do?
It's just, it's gonna be faster cooking time. So like you won't have to leave it on there longer. It's just like essentially right now, we're gonna leave it a little bit longer just because we wanna get the grill marks, but we'll see. Also I would invest in a really good thermometer. This is a ThermalWorks sponsor. If you just say Dan, they're gonna give you a free one. I'm just kidding, they're not.
Use code Dan.
Code Dan. Try it out. Imagine they try it and there's just nothing happens. Keep doing it. You did it wrong.
No matter where I put my clip, I move it. So this is gonna be the test here, everybody, on YouTube. We'll see if I leave it here, but now it's making my collar.
What happened up here?
Well, normally I think I wear more of a trucker hat, but today I went with a hat that my buddy Josh Bowers gave me when I was in Detroit, preaching the gospel.
Oh, nice.
But
what'd you preach
it's
about?
in my eyeline. What did I preach about? I used teachings of Jesus in an epistle and a psalm, actually. That's what I did.
Dude, that's
no lie.
sick. That's a great model. Because you go like Jesus, practical heart.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right.
This is constantly in my eyeline. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Just take the poofy thing off.
No, you know what? I'm gonna move on.
You're good, you're good.
All right.
I mean, it's bothering my eyes.
Okay.
But thank you. I'm great.
I am great.
We need to get Josh mic'd up next time. Because you can't hear him, huh?
Well,
Josh, say what you were saying about how great I am right here.
Wendell's pretty great.
Pretty great. Okay, I'm gonna throw it on. Josh, can you be the timer?
Yes.
And set a timer for a minute.
Hey Siri, set a timer for 1 minute.
Now this is a lot
Josh just said,
hotter.
hey Siri, set a timer for 1 minute.
This is really hot, but here we go. Ready? Did you do it? All right, here we go. Placed it on there. Also, I've got gloves that are lined so I can withstand some of the heat because this is very hot. Here, let's get the sear. I don't know if you could hear. Oh, that's burning there.
Burn the mic, it just melts in.
You're gonna have some road mic on the steak.
Whoa.
Okay, I'm gonna get my head close, see if we can hear it. Oh, it sounds beautiful. Dude, it smells so good. I'm
And
so
honestly,
excited.
I brought these grill grates because if it was directly on, it would like flare up. So what this does is it helps it not like, I don't know if you've ever been making a steak or something and that fat drips onto the charcoal and then it starts to flame up. This helps it not flame up. It's really great. Okay, perfect.
That's actually really smart.
So, That was about a minute. Okay, let's rotate this thing. Can you do another minute?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. All right. I'm excited.
Me too.
And it's like lunchtime too. So
I know, I'm actually hungry.
I didn't realize it was going to be 4 of us. I just got one because I thought we were just going to...
We're all just, we'll take some bites. Matt's our producer, he's not allowed to eat anything.
Sucks.
It's not in his job description, so he normally doesn't get to eat.
It's so bad.
Josh only gets 1 bite because he didn't bring a mic.
How long are you here? When do you head home?
I head home tonight.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
I leave at 4 something.
Dang.
And then land in Phoenix at 5:40.
So you're gonna shoot right after this again, and then
yeah.
Wow.
We'll film with Josh, and then
what's the time?
I'll get home in time to watch the second half of the Thursday night football game with my sons.
Okay.
It'll be great.
I want to do this big reveal.
You didn't care about that, but big reveal.
Big reveal. I want to get back to that.
Okay.
But timing is really important with ribeye. So, all right, let's get the big reveal. Look at that. Little grill marks. It's as big as my face. So, all right. So we got some very nice grill marks on there.
Hey, seriously.
Another minute.
So after you get the 4 minutes, is it done? Or do you do something else after that?
I'm gonna check the temp. If it's not done yet, what I'm gonna do is move it off to the side so that I'm not getting direct heat. So it still continues to cook, but I'm not like burning anything.
That's smart.
Yeah.
What is your internal temp?
Depends on, I'll always ask like what kind of steak
What would you typically eat?
I take it off at about 130. Okay. So it'd be like
Rare?
a medium.
Okay.
About a medium. So let's actually check the temp.
Just cook it how you would normally cook it. Matt's not gonna have
I mean,
any, so
bro,
his opinion,
it's still at 54. It's still at 54.
Matt's opinion holds no weight, no bearing.
So
people think I'm like actually mean to Matt. Matt, how would you prefer your steak to be cooked? Can you get on camera and tell us? You have to use the mic, producer Matt.
What was the question? What was the question?
How would you typically have your steak? He normally cooks it to medium.
you cook
Medium
it to
rare.
medium?
Medium rare.
Medium rare.
Medium rare is the only way, in my opinion.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna do another minute actually, because it's still
Yeah.
like.
So, in case you guys are wondering, we are gonna do 1 more minute.
The prep time for a ribeye as well, you can have this done pretty quick if you, again, because we started at a lower temperature, it's taking a little bit longer to cook the inside, essentially. So like, check this out. So it's only at 65 degrees right now, internal.
Oh, dang.
I know, so
That's
we want to get to
crazy.
130, and it's gonna be a little bit.
Yeah.
So,
And you gotta get home.
oh no, it'll be like 10 minutes.
Yeah, don't worry, guys.
Yeah, we're here.
When you do the grill pastor, you said you've done parties up to like 150 people.
So I started doing grill pastor, and then I changed the name to Kindred Barbecue. Shout out to Lex who came up with the name, but I just love Kindred. I have a logo. Did I show you?
No, let's see it.
Dude, I'm making hats.
Matt, will you throw this on YouTube too? Can you?
Hold up.
You text it to me.
Let me see.
So Matt can throw it up.
Jason.
Well, that's how you normally text people. All those rude things you're saying right there.
Yeah.
Oh, is that one of them?
No. That's our.
What's that one? Can I see it?
That's from. Actually, do you remember Edwin?
Oh, I love Edwin,
Yeah.
yeah.
So he works at Cherry, but
that's sick.
this guy's wanting to get this hat from Edwin's work. He's like, bro, could you hook it up?
I love
Let
Edwin.
me see.
Edwin Roman, if you're watching, I love you.
We love him,
You're
and
such
he's
a good
married.
man. I know, dude.
I know.
So happy for
We
him.
love Soph. She's the best.
She's a truly kind person. A lot like Lex in that way.
This is the logo.
Oh,
that's Kindred
dude,
Barbecue.
That's sick. Can I
So,
show the
yeah.
people on YouTube? The people on
Can you
YouTube.
do a 2-minute
Is this
timer?
coming through?
So you said a 2-minute timer.
Kindred Barbecue. If you're looking to book wonderful barbecue in the American Southwest,
It's smoked
and you're willing-
barbecue. Smoked. So people think whenever someone says, "Oh yeah, barbecue," it's not sauce. Okay, so this is smoked style.
It's not
It's
sauce.
not sauce. It's not the sauce. It is, but it's not.
It is
Texas
or it's
style.
not.
There is sauce involved in barbecue or in smoked, but it's mainly reliant on the smokiness of it. Like it, you know, for example, like Heritage Barbecue, Michelin star barbecue place in San Juan Capistrano, best barbecue I would say in California, and it's the closest to like a Texas style.
Do I need to go? What is it called?
Heritage Barbecue, bro. The best their brisket. I went there, I was blown away. But it is like true, in my opinion, like Texas style, but with a California SoCal fusion. But that to me, that is smoked Texas style barbecue. Whenever someone's like, dude, I'm doing a backyard barbecue, that's not what I do. It's more of like, I'm spending 15 to 18 hours on a cook.
So when you come out with that huge setup that you have,
Let's check our temp.
you've been cooking before you got there, right?
Yes.
But
I've prepped.
how do you, so go ahead, tell me the prep.
we're
So
good.
you're gonna go to an event, it's gonna have 150 people, and you bring that massive smoke.
I don't typically, we're at 105, so we're getting closer.
Oh yeah, it's cooking now.
So I'd be prepping, start cooking 24 hours before.
Okay.
So it depends on what. If I'm making brisket, that's 24 hours. If I'm making pork
And you would
ribs,
have been using that big smoker at home?
the big one. Yeah. Yeah, the big one.
And then you're smoking a ton of meat in there. Like what are you smoking? Steak, ribs?
No, I don't do,
chicken?
for long cooks, I don't do steak. It's more of like pork ribs. I might leave it longer just because it's like, I mean, that looks really good.
Looks
I'm gonna,
so good.
I'm gonna put it off to the side here now because I might.
But what else would you be long cooking? Pork ribs, chicken?
No, chicken's an hour and a half, 2 hours. Pork butt, pork ribs, beef ribs, brisket. Those are all like over 10 to 15 hour cooks where you're having to put in a log every 45 minutes.
And so you cook this all like the day before. And
Some
then
of
how
it
are
the
you
day
bringing
before.
it to the event?
I have some warmers. I'll keep things in foil to stay warm. Or say if I'm cooking for my dad's birthday on Saturday, they're wanting to serve dinner at 6 p.m. So I'll start at like 4 in the morning on Saturday, prepping everything, or everything's already prepped, but cooking everything in the smoker. I want to be done by 2 p.m. Wrap everything in foil, keep it in warmers, and then bring it to the party basically. So
Dude, it's so beautiful.
it's a nice one.
Matt, how excited are you for this, bro?
I could eat.
Looks great.
Matt says it looks great.
Okay, we're almost there.
¿Cuántos minutos más? ¿Qué piensas?
I mean, we're at we're in 115, 116.
How long do you let it sit?
Like rest?
Yeah.
5 minutes. Doesn't really matter.
It doesn't? It's necessary to let it rest for
Yeah, a little bit, but it doesn't. With something like this, it's a small steak, like 3 minutes. Just let it chill for a second. You could wrap it in foil. That would be a good time to slice a little piece of butter on the steak. I didn't bring any butter, but
and just like drop it, let it melt.
drop
on
it,
top.
let it melt, and then once you're ready to cut in, you get that kind of steak butter on the steak. And
If you were to open a barbecue joint like you talked about in
going
our
to.
sit down, when you do it, what would you call it?
Kindred.
Oh, so you would keep the name?
Kindred Barbecue. Yeah, that would be the name.
I'm gonna sneeze, guys. Whoa! No one said bless me. Nobody
Bless.
cares.
Bless.
Nobody's saved by the
Oh.
blood of the Lamb and the word of our
This looks
testimony.
good. Okay.
Where would you open it? Highland Park?
I don't know.
If you had to choose today.
Vegas.
Oh, in Vegas.
I'd go to Vegas.
Where?
I don't know. Somewhere
Why
in
would you go to Vegas? You
Well,
sinner.
why, huh? Center. Right next
What
to
kind of
the,
shows do you like to go to?
Right. Blue Man Group. It's like
What's
Michael
the one,
Jackson
Sigmund
won.
Freud? What was the one with that tiger? Remember the two
that was
guys?
before my time there. The one that got bit.
It's like they had a tiger, and this is not to throw
Do
any
you
shade at
remember
these guys,
that old
but
Judah Smith message where he talks about the tiger?
no.
This was when we were like super young, but he preached a message about sin. And
The chances of Judah watching this, I'm gonna throw it at over under 3%.
3%.
3% chance.
But he talked.
Hi, man, if you're watching.
Man of God.
If I text it to him,
But
5%.
He talked, but he talked about that story, and he compared it to. He's like, some of us, we want to make, the Judah voice, but he talked about how sometimes we want to make sin our pet, and we're shocked when sin attacks us. And how the guy
he used that.
He used that.
So for those of you who are young, because I'm 33, you're 36.
That illustration.
There was this show for a long time in Vegas, and these two dudes had a massive snow tiger as a pet, and it was like a full-on pet. And then one day, I don't even know if it was actually by nature to hurt the guy. I think
it's a wild animal.
It's a wild animal, and
I don't know my gentle slap could destroy someone's face.
But then he after he hurt the man, didn't he grab him by his teeth and try to drag him like they would do with their own child?
It's
drug him across in front of everyone. It's
like
who would have thought that a massive tiger would end up killing a guy?
So that was the premise of Judah's. I just remember that illustration. I thought it was actually pretty good. Of some of us, we want to try to tame sin, but you can't tame sin because sin is like a roaring lion. And he goes to the text, and it was pretty powerful.
But how does he relate that to a tiger?
Thanks, Pastor Judah.
A lion isn't a tiger.
Love you.
But actually, Dan, now that you brought that up, Lex and I wanted to know, are there any secret sins that you're keeping as a pet?
Are there any roaring tigers?
Let's talk about you.
On YouTube.
On YouTube.
Wait, Josh, what was that?
Like a roaring lion?
Do you have any roaring lions in your heart?
No, but that's why the text says he roams around like a roaring lion.
He's not one. He pretends. He pretends to be a lion. But Dan, is there anything you want to confess on the radio? Bonus content from our episode?
Do you?
You can be double mic'd.
You start.
My confession is I've harbored a lot of hatred in my heart towards a friend named Daniel. Yeah, he thinks he knows everything about grilling.
Okay, I'm gonna call it. He thinks he knows. All right,
here, let me help you out a little bit here.
It's not helpful. Oh, here.
Well, you just didn't cook that one part well.
Oh, yeah.
Let me get it one more time.
This is why I like cooking alone. Oh my gosh. That's why I cook alone. All right, well, let it rest for a second.
5 minutes.
Let me prep here, or prep.
Actually, how can we relate that? Sometimes you need to rest in the spirit,
Sometimes you need to let the word marinate. It's not even that, but this is because this is after. So sometimes whenever you get a word, you have to let it. You have to sit with it, let it marinate before. See, people think that marinating is just for after, but sometimes you have to marinate, or before. Sometimes you need to marinate after. You need to rest after the work. So dumb.
Can we practice silence for a couple minutes?
Dude, I don't know if this is
on YouTube.
I don't know if it's cooked well enough.
That's good, yeah.
You think so?
I think I should try it.
What do you think?
Yep.
I'm gonna take a couple slices here. That's pretty. Hold on. What do you think? Should I keep going?
No.
Let me take these off.
Why can't I eat it?
I can't see. Dude, wait. You gotta wait, buddy. Good Lord.
Wait for what?
Wait for me to slice it, because this is a very sharp knife, pal.
You're gonna slice all the way over here?
Yeah. All right, hold up.
Presentation.
Okay, now Trey.
Thank you. Josue.
Here you go. Let me get one of Matt.
Holy God.
Dude, that's a good steak. All right, let me slice this. You want to go against the grain as well? so it'd be easier to kind of pull apart.
I got to admit, I feel like Guy Fieri on diners, drive-ins, and dives. I'm just astounded.
Guy Fieri.
So much texture, so much flavor.
So,
Matt, what you got?
I love you, Dan.
love you.
It's so good. Oh my gosh.
And they do say, dude, charcoal is the first ingredient, and Royal Oak is a really great brand if you are looking for just a...
Yeah. Good grilling lessons. Josué, ¿qué piensas?
So good, bro. The seasoning.
We want to hear from you. Look at all of our fans on radio, all 68 subscribers.
The seasoning.
All 68 subscribers.
That rib
Dude.
is so good too.
Holy God.
Dude. No, I only use these. For this, I only use these
I just wanted to say, what is it? Barbecue Church?
Oh, no, I didn't use that one. Oh, I might have used a little bit of this, but these are the main two flavors right here. Anything by Cosmos Q, and then all queued up is really good. And salt and pepper. It's got a really great flavor, dude.
I'm getting slain in the spirit. Bro, oh my God, thank you.
Love you.
Te amo más. ¿Cómo se dice steak? Carne?
Carne. Ribeye.
Ribeye.
El ribeye.
Matt, give another one, dog.
Also, I think I like ribeye because ribeye is my dad's
Look
favorite.
at this. Tell me you're not hungry. Be one of the only people to ever comment on, on one of our videos. Please. If you think this steak looks good, please comment. We never have anybody comment ever. We'd really appreciate your
We
engagement.
really love your comment.
Tell us if you like this segment with our grill
This
pastor.
is fun.
Oh, it's so fun. Matt, here you go. You gotta show us how you take a bite, Matt. Matt likes it. Big Ravens fan.
Can we talk about the Padres and Dodgers? This Saturday, they're going head to head.
By the time this airs, there would have been at least 3 games, if not the
When
whole
is
series.
this airing?
I'm
Oh,
thinking actually it might air next week.
oh really? Oh,
I'm gonna move it up.
Sweet.
I'm gonna move it up.
If you do it on my birthday, happy birthday to me, October
what's-
11th.
What is next
This is my
Tuesday?
birthday party. Thanks for coming to my birthday party, guys.
What's
Do you have a
next?
candle to put on the steak? I just love how he's cutting this steak right now.
Well, because I'm getting really
Dude,
selfish
speaking
here.
of,
And I'm trying to make it so we can all
Amy's dad,
He is a master.
he's so good. I remember the
He's so
wings
good.
he made for a Super Bowl party. Dude, I was like, who made these? And she's like, my dad did. I'm like, bro. So, shout out to...
Yeah, he's been Stephen Gilbert, my
Dude,
father-in-law.
he's a
actually
great-
there's a
he's
high
a-
chance he'll watch this. He's a real fan.
He's the original grill guy.
Yeah, he had a green egg in like 1998.
Yeah. Does he still have it?
We sold it when he moved to Arizona.
Oh, okay.
But he has he just got, what's the big flat one? It's like a big flat grill.
Blackstone.
Yeah, he just got
I
a
have
Blackstone.
Flatstone.
And he
I would-
loves it.
I would recommend a Flatstone to anyone that wants to grill but doesn't want to deal with charcoal and is still doing propane, because you can do so much. The breakfast,
Yeah.
Dude,
I want to get one, but actually just for my
Cheesesteak
Weber,
sandwich.
I'm just going to get one of those. And that'll be a big difference.
the
But it's
grill
just too
grades-
hot in Arizona, so I don't grill. I can't grill until like later this month.
The nice thing about those, notice how hot they got so fast.
Okay, watch how unwasteful I am. Ready?
Oh gosh. Nice.
So good. Holy cow.
That was good.
No pun intended, holy cow. Look at God. So good. What do you got to say to the radio? Tell them to like and subscribe, maybe?
Like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. If you really want to learn how to make a steak, you just have to try it out. Get the good charcoal. Try
Okay,
it,
give
man.
us like the this will be a good clip for it.
Yeah.
Give us like the minimum tips you're gonna give. A guy wants to, or a girl, anybody can.
Guy, girl wants to make a steak. Some people go, oh, I need to go to a butcher shop. Costco has really great, the 3-4 pack steaks. You're gonna pay $60 to $70 for it, but they're really thick. That's another thing you have to account for when you're making steaks like this, is how thick they are, because sometimes they are a little too flat and like they cook really quick. So what steak you choose, you don't have to do all the prep I did. The seasoning you get, and then just adequate time, good charcoal. Honestly, it's however you want to make it. I'm not doing this every day. This is like a competition style for you guys to kind of experience because understand, for this, the judges take one bite. And you get judged on one bite. That's it.
When you got 8th place out of 50.
One bite. There's like 4 judges, but they each take one bite.
What's like a good mark you've gotten right after the bite? 5
things that they look for. Okay, let's see if I can remember. The tenderness, which that's a tough one because there's not much you could do about some steaks' tenderness. You can there's some things, tenderizer, like let it marinate. Tenderness, texture, the look of it, the doneness, whether it was actually, they want a strong, solid medium color, and then, did I say look?
I think you did, but my question is, like, the guy comes up, or the gal, whoever's
it's blind. No, it's blind judging. So you submit it with the ticket. No one knows.
You don't even get to see.
No, it goes.
You don't get to see them take a bite.
It goes into a room. They slice it in half. They check the doneness, and then they take a little bite out of the spinalis. That first bite I gave you guys.
And you don't get to hear their remarks or even nothing written.
But it's all in the scorecard at the end.
What do they write? Like what would be the feedback they would give?
You get rated like 1 to 10 or like numbers.
But there's no comments. No comments.
There's too many people to comment on each one. All you know is that you did this well on your flavor profile, the doneness of it, your whatever it is.
When's your next competition?
I haven't done one in a while. I've been busy. So.
Can we bring the radio out for a YouTube episode for it? That'd be fun.
It's a full day. It's a
Matt gave me a smirk. It's unlikely.
Yeah. It's a 10 a.m. It's 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Like it's a full-blown day. So.
Here, Josh.
Dude, crush
Para
it.
ti.
Already got it.
Necesitas más. Here, Matt. Here, Matt. I was hoping you do it. Okay, I'm gonna eat this, and I'm even gonna get some of this fat. I like fat.
Get it,
dude. You're such a good grill master, dog. So thankful. All right. I'm sure Matt will keep recording. He likes to do that when we say it's over. That's what a good producer does, apparently. This is how you start things, so like all you have to do is just like light it with this. Thank you, bro.
Thank you.
One more time.
Love y'all.
Love you. See you soon on the radio. Bro, so freaking good. My God.
That was solid.
So good.